In this video, we will explore the simple present tense in English grammar. The simple present tense is used to talk about habits, routines, facts, general truths, and situations that are always true. It often goes together with adverbs of frequency such as always, sometimes, usually, rarely, and never. Let's dive in and look at some examples. When forming affirmative sentences in the simple present tense, we follow the structure of subject plus verb plus object. For example, she reads books. In this sentence, she is the subject, reads is the verb, and books is the object. Another example is, they walk to school. Here, they is the subject, walk is the verb, and to school is the object. Lastly, I always brush my teeth before bedtime. In this sentence, I is the subject, always brush is the verb, and my teeth before bedtime is the object. For negative sentences in the simple present tense, we use the structure subject plus do does plus not plus verb plus object. For example, he does not play soccer. In this sentence, he is the subject, does not play is the verb, and soccer is the object. Another example is, they do not eat breakfast. Here, they is the subject, do not eat is the verb, and breakfast is the object. Lastly, we rarely watch TV in the morning. In this sentence, we is the subject, rarely watch is the verb, and TV in the morning is the object. To form yes/no questions in the simple present tense, we use the structure do does plus subject plus verb plus object. For example, does she like coffee? In this question, does is the auxiliary verb, she is the subject, like is the main verb, and coffee is the object. Another example is, do they live in London? Here, do is the auxiliary verb, they is the subject, live is the main verb, and in London is the object. Lastly, does he usually cook dinner? In this question, does is the auxiliary verb, he is the subject, usually cook is the verb, and dinner is the object. For WH question in the simple present tense, we use the structure WH word plus do does plus subject plus verb plus object. For example, where do you work? In this question, where is the WH word? Do is the auxiliary verb, you is the subject, work is the main verb, and there's no object. Another example is, what time does she wake up? Here, what time is the WH word? Does is the auxiliary verb, she is the subject, wake up is the main verb, and there's no object. Lastly, how often do they visit their grandparents? In this question, how often is the WH word? Do is the auxiliary verb, they is the subject, visit is the main verb, and their grandparents is the object. I hope this video helps you better understand the simple present tense in English grammar. Remember to practice using it in your daily conversations and writing to improve your language skills. This video was brought to you by Talkpal. Talkpal is an AI language tutor, powered by GPT technology. It is the most efficient way to learn a language. You can chat about an unlimited number of interesting topics, either by writing or speaking. It corrects your grammar and provides feedback on your messages. It helps you practice listening, reading, writing, and speaking while engaging in interesting and exciting conversations. You can start using it today